Hey guys, and welcome to Skipfusion HIIT, probably one of our most intense subgroups of Skipfusion. Lots of energy, full-on hardcore exercises with interval recovery. So we're going to need to warm up properly, so without further ado, I'm going to pass you across to Michelle to warm us up.
Hi guys, hi. Right, let's warm the body up, make sure we're ready for what's coming, because as Darren said, it's going to be intense. So if we just start with a simple half jack. Good. Warming up, I said it before, I'll say it again, it's really important. Make sure the body's warm, especially when you're doing these intense classes. You don't want any injuries. If you're confident with this one, you can always take it up to a full jack. Or just stay with Darren as a half. Darren and I have got water beside us because we know this is going to be intense, so no doubt we're going to be needing a sip every now and again. Don't take too much water on board, you don't want it gurgling in your stomach, it's just a sip. Okay, a few more seconds of this one. Okay, we move on to some body twists. So simply just going to twist it out. Good. I personally like the HIIT workout. It's great if you haven't got a lot of time. I'm pretty time poor. I work full time. I'm a wife, I'm a mum, so I've got plenty on my plate. So if I can get in the gym, do some intense exercise for a short space of time, and it fits in with what I want to do. So I would recommend it. Although it is hard, we'll give you easier options along the way as well, so you can join in whatever level that you're at. Okay, a few more seconds. Do our last one. Okay, our last warm-up exercise is called butt kickers. I'll show you from the side. So you put your hands on your bottom, you're simply just going to kick up. Your heels on your bottom, or your hands. So I'm going to take it up. Darren's going to keep it low. Good. Hopefully everyone's feeling warmer. Ready for what's about to come. Good. Nearly there. And we're done.
Alrighty, so let's start on the spot. I just want to circle both arms forward. So remember guys, HIIT, huge amount of energy, huge amount of commitment. There's no halfway house here. HIIT only works if you really go for it, but you do have periods of recovery to look forward to. So the idea is fill out the minute, and we actually do half a minute recovery, but we're used to it, we're conditioned. You can actually take more recovery, but all the evidence and all the science suggests a minute on and a minute off is the best way to get the benefits from HIIT. High intensity interval training. Just switch the arms to backwards for me, and then we're going to go straight into it. So we're doing our warm up, and we've really got into the heart of the warm up. I just want to make sure we're good to go, because if you're going to injure yourself, it's going to be from not warming up properly before we go into some of the more hardcore, arduous exercises, okay? Okay, so just jog on the spot. I'm just going to take my top off because I'm getting hot. Right, first exercise, pick up your rope for me, Michelle. Double bounce to start with. Okay guys, so here we go. Just keep jogging on the spot for me. And let's wait for our timer to start. Okay, so double bounce to start with. Just nice and steady Eddie. As I've said to you with the previous master classes, this is not to show you what we can do, it's to show you where you can get to if you commit and follow the Skipfusion journey yourself. Lots of videos, lots of clips, lots of tutorials, look out for them, and we'll take you through all of this step at a time. So don't be put off by what we're doing, saying I can't do that, because you can. You've just got to commit, learn, and develop. So we're still here with our double bounce, just 20 seconds to go. So a minute on, 30 seconds recovery. And it's amazing actually how warm I feel already, which is always a good sign. So guys, if you stand still, soft knees, just go straight into your side bend for me. So looking at Michelle, notice how the fingertips just touch the outside of the knee. She stops in the center. So this is what I call active recovery really. So we're still moving, but we are allowing our heart rate to recover. At least then we're still moving. If you're still moving, you're still burning calories, but you need to have this period to catch your breath, regenerate your energy stores to facilitate the next burst of energy. Okay guys, so from here, minute hard work. You can hold onto your rope if you want to or not. I'm actually gonna put mine to the floor for wobbler. Stay on my toes, hands are out in front. It's called the wobbler because you can feel everything wobbling. So focus on the breathing. Now HIIT only works if you go for it. If you go halfway house, it's not gonna work and it's not HIIT. So commit, go for it. You know you've got some recovery. Focus on your breathing. Just 10 more seconds to go. Keep working, keep pushing. Okay, time recovery. Just do one side independently. This is your 30 seconds off. Suck in the oxygen. Make sure you bring your shoulders back. Should be nice and warm now. Okay, let's switch to the other side. So remember, minute on, 30 seconds off. Okay guys, take it to a jog on the spot. Pick up your rope. Gonna go straight into single bounce. Good start. So occasionally, you can see my rope's got twisted. That's all right, I'm just keeping moving. Just look at Michelle for now. Okay, got a little bit of time to make up here. Single bounce. So push your pace a bit more, Michelle. The idea is it's explosive. 30 seconds. Always good to set yourself a little bit of a challenge with HIIT. So you could even record how many numbers you achieve of any given exercise, write them down, and compare where you are a month from now. We'll do lots of challenges like that along the way. There's a little idea there for you. 5 more seconds, keeping that intensity going. Okay, time out. Rope down. Let's just do some hip rotations. So I've already alluded to the fact that if you don't warm up properly, if you're gonna get injured, it's doing HIIT. And HIIT is great, but it does have a place. And that place really is for someone who probably trains a couple of times a week at least. And I say that because if you're not conditioned, you are going to get injured, but equally, you have to be able to push hard as well. Switch directions for me, you've got to be able to push hard. So it's not for the faint-hearted, and it's probably not a start point. So from here, guys, if you pick up your rope, and what I want to do is do the swing kicks. So from here, good start. Just flick the heels back towards your bottom. like so. So you'll notice from a lot of the videos that we release, you know, we don't edit the videos hugely, and you'll see I make mistakes, Michelle make mistakes.
Not many.
That's normal. I don't want it to come across as being unachievable, and that's why I think it's good to be as natural as possible. So we've got 30 more seconds, so pick up the pace. If you're not already working 100%, you've got to think to yourself, am I doing as much as I can? If you're not doing HIIT. Back into it. 7 more seconds. Okay, rope down for me. This is your 30 seconds recovery. Just do opposite hand, opposite toe. As you stand up, breathe out. So notice how I do bend my knees. I always tend to look straight ahead so I don't get dizzy. Okay, get ready for your next exercise. Straight into mummy kicks. So look at my hands, they alternate. Here, slow motion. Look at my toes, and hopefully Michelle's too. They point up towards the ceiling. So just focus on anything else other than the fact that your heart's probably leaping out of your chest at the moment. Catches the shoulders, pushes the heart rate up. It's like a roller coaster hit, up and down. Warming up, Michelle?
Yeah, you could say that.
Just 7 more seconds. Okay, time out. So from here, guys, just alternate, do one on each side, side bend. Suck in the oxygen before we go on to the next one. So 20 more seconds before we go into our next exercise. Okay, get ready to work hard again, just 7 more seconds. Next one for your benefit, Michelle, squat jumps, okay? So hands on your head. Okay, and away you go. So look straight ahead on this one, guys. Look at my knees, they shouldn't lock. Same for Michelle. Just nice and steady rhythm, but push yourself. Try and keep your form. A lot of people, when they get tired, it's understandable. You start to lose your technique, but keep pushing on through. Starting to feel the burn.
Yo.
Keep pushing. Make sure your torso is upright. Got 15 seconds to go. Okay, jog it off. Okay, hands on your shoulders. Switch it to a good morning. You're allowed to bend your knees. Calm that heart rate down. It's a bit of a killer, the squat jumps. So everything's nice and warm now. Upper body, legs, back. Just 8 more seconds. Then we go to our next one. Boxer jumps. So Michelle, if you pick up your skipping rope. Okay, straight into it, go. Traditional boxer step, or boxer jump, working that pace. That's it, pick up a bit, Michelle. 30 seconds. Leave nothing else on the table. Push it all the time. Don't give up. 20 seconds. Last 10 seconds. Keep that pace, keep working, stay strong. Okay, take your recovery.
Take a sip.
Good opportunity to grab some water, yeah. So we've got our next exercise. As Michelle said earlier, don't drink too much water because it's just going to slosh around in your tummy. 10 more seconds, suck it in. Next exercise is burpees with a jump. Remember to look straight up for me. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's go. No, it's sounding faster than Michelle.
All right, steady.
Not really competitive. Best all-round exercise, burpees. I do believe you burn 11 calories per minute doing this. Great all-round exercise. "15 seconds. Okay guys, time out. Suck in the oxygen, pick up your rope. See how I can barely breathe? That's HIIT. If you feel like you can do more, you're not doing it right. 15 seconds to go. Again, we'll show you all of these exercises, so don't panic. Just watch out for the little videos, okay? Side swing jumps. Okay, here we go. Okay. One of my favorite ones, this one. I like your side swing jump. Always looks quite cool, I think. Pick it up, Michelle.
Oh, you made me go wrong.
Keep going. It's inevitable. Doesn't always look pretty. Come on, big push. 5 seconds. Okay, recovery. Okay guys, keep sucking it in. Okay, pick up your rope. So we're going to do jumping jacks this time. Jumping jack jumps. Okay, go. Seconds. Pick it up, Michelle. Got to keep an eye on her. Ten seconds to go. Just all I'm thinking about is the recovery. That's it. Okay, time. Nasty one next. My favorite, double mark time.
Takes me back.
Got 20 seconds to go. Big effort, elbows in, knees up at 90 degrees. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, you ready, Michelle?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Making sure you're driving those knees up. I'm not using my arms, I keep them locked in. Keep going. Look, 90 degrees. Elbows are locked in. Michelle's elbows are moving a little bit. Lock them in for me, that's better. Knees are up, good effort. Okay, 30 seconds. 20 to go, come on. More, Michelle, give me more. Ten seconds. Time. Okay, remember it's only 30 seconds recovery. So we're going to do, go to a skill. We're going to do bell jumps, forwards and backwards, okay? Okay, pick up your rope. It's the last one, guys, last skill trick. Don't jump too far, away you go. Forwards and backwards. Notice there's not a huge amount of choreography here. It's not complex. One of the things that puts me off is complex choreography. I've been teaching classes for about 20 years now, and there's nothing worse than being stood still, thinking, what are they doing? How are they doing that? Remember, you could be here. Just work, guys, keep moving. Okay, 20 seconds to go. What are you on holiday? 10 more seconds.
Tired.
You tired?
Yeah.
Okay, 30 seconds recovery. I'll grab a little sip of water. So if you took a lot of water on now, you wouldn't be feeling good, you'd be feeling quite sick. That's why I think HIIT. If you do HIIT properly, you only need to do it once or twice a week. Supplement it with other forms of exercise. That way it's achievable, because mentally, this is a mind, messes with your mind. Okay, last one. Flick heels back towards your back. Cross and shoulder. Nice strong movement. Look at my arms. Cross, shoulder. Look at the heels. Cross, shoulder. This is actually quite nice in comparison to the other ones, isn't it?
It is a holiday.
Let me tell you, no one ever gets fit by going halfway. If you want to be active, that's great, and that's important. But if you're serious about getting fit, then you've got to put the effort in. Obviously, you've got to do it safely and progressively. We'll teach you how to do that, but be under no illusions, no halfway. You can modify it, but don't, you've got to go for it. Okay, timeouts. So towards the end of our HIIT workout, we're just going to do a little bit of a cool down, a little bit of stretching. One of the things that happens is when we exercise, when we train hard, blood pooling occurs. And that's where all the oxygen, blood gets congested, it stays in the muscles that have been working, and they stay there. So we've got to kind of get it back around through your circulatory system. Otherwise, one of the things that happens, you start to feel dizzy, sick, you might pass out, not good. I've seen it lots of times, so that's why cool down is important. So a few more deep breaths. What I want to do, just pick up the rope for me. We're just going to do nice steady double hoppers or double bounce, just to help that heart rate recover. Just nice and steady. So this is the time to slow everything down. It's just a cool down, guys, that's all it is. You see loads of people, don't you, in the gym, who they just leave the gym, don't do any stretches, don't do any cool down. It's silly, it's dangerous, especially if you're a bit older. Equally, even in exercise classes, you don't always have long enough to cool down, but it is important. Even if you do it for 4 or 5 minutes after the class, just go for a short walk, calm the breathing down. So heart rate's starting to lower down.
Yep.
Just 10 more seconds. Okay, time out. Well done, Michelle. Well done, me. Stretch your quads. So it's a muscle on the front of your leg. I'm going to use Michelle for this because at least I can talk to you at the same time. So just stand a little bit straight on for me. Good, now do it. Knees bent, shoulders are back. Heel towards the bottom if you can. Some of you may find just doing it halfway, you'll still get a stretch along the front of your leg there. As always, you want to hold your stretches for 45 seconds to a minute. Let's pretend that's time. Michelle, change legs for me.
Hold on to a wall, I guess, as well.
Yeah, you can hold on to a wall or a chair, anything that just helps to stabilize you, especially after HIIT, because you tend to feel a little bit wobbly. Definitely one of the more intense styles of Skipfusion is Skipfusion HIIT, wouldn't you say, Michelle?
Yeah, definitely.
But you can see why you've got to be conditioned and you've got to be mentally tough to push through it. Okay, so we're going to use the wall here, Michelle. And some of the other masterclasses I've not been able to show you a proper calf stretch, but I'm going to use the wall here. So if you look, Michelle brings the heel of her foot down, hands are straight. So we've got a straight line here, hand is in line with your shoulder, push down through the heel. And if you look at this knee here, guys, it doesn't go over your foot. So that's a nice position. Again, 45 seconds to a minute. Just pretend that's time for me, Michelle, if you'd like to change legs. So that's a nice position. Good, and then a few upper body stretches as well, Michelle. Just find a space for me. Interlink your fingers, reach up towards the ceiling. Notice how I don't lock my knees. Engage the core. Core is more. Soft knees. Good. Michelle's reaching up as high as she can. And you start to get a stretch here. Good. Let's pretend that's 45 seconds to a minute. From here, if you hold onto your wrist or interlink your fingers, reach up towards the ceiling so you're squeezing your shoulder blades back. And at the same time, with your hands here, you're starting to bring the hands up. We'll talk to you a lot about posture and soft tissue techniques that you can do at home just to help with aches, pains, knots, all those kind of things, but we'll get into that at another time. But these sort of stretches help to alleviate and manage shoulder pain or discomfort. And again, that's what's one of the good things about skipping. Helps with your rotator cuff muscles, all those deep muscles in your shoulders, especially in COVID times where you sat at a desk, hunched over on your laptop or you're on your phone. And then the other one I want to do, Michelle, is for one out in front for me, please. Imagine you're hugging a big ball. You can, if you want, interlink your fingers. Again, look at the foundation. If you look at Michelle's legs, they're bent. You see so many people locking their knees. It's terrible. It's really bad posture. Soften your knees. And again, that's 30, 45 seconds. Well done, guys. Welcome to Skipfusion HIIT.